Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be doing the Play Any Deck in Standard with Boros Knights. Of course, as you know, with the onset of Throne of Eldraine, they've launched an event that allows you to play with any card in Standard. I have a firm belief that this is to try to get all the new players to say, hey, these are the cards you want to play with, right? That means you got to go and get wild cards, right? So that you can build these cool decks and play with them. It is a really cool idea because it allows you, it literally opens up the entire library of Standard cards open for a couple of days to let everyone play. So I figured, what better way to waste the opportunity to play with every card than to play a week of Knights. So I do apologize if these videos turn out to be shorter. You're only allowed to play 12 games. That's it. No more. So I decided I was going to just play every combination of Knights I can think of. I'm going to do, obviously, this video tonight, we're going to do Boros. We're going to do Rakdos after this, and then I think we're going to pull it all together with a 3-color combo. I just haven't decided which one that's going to be yet, so we'll see where that goes. Also, real quick, if you happen to notice in the background, we've got some stuff. We had some issues with a storage unit that we had to clear out, like, in a hurry, as in today. You need to clear it out today because there's some issues. So I've got crap in my man cave. This will all be cleared out. I'm also probably a little perspiring because we literally just ended the truck and my wife said, all right, you can go record now. So do apologize for that. But anyway, so let's get into some gameplay. So in case you don't know what this is about, unfortunately the camera's covering over the top part, but it says, welcome to the launch celebration, play any deck, win every card. So that's the event that's going to be happening next week. I really can't wait to do that. I have a deck idea for what I like, and it's not the Mono Red Burn deck. I think everyone's going to be kind of preparing for that. But basically it allows you to gain access to it. So I am going to go ahead and literally start this one and build a deck. So I am going to you can submit a deck, or I'm going to go ahead and build a deck. Now, what we're going to do is we're looking at Boros Knights. I wanted to do an import. I wonder if you can do that still. How do you do that? I've not done that. There we go. Let's import a deck. There we go. Where'd that go? Where did it go? Import a deck. But if I go into the Play Any Standard, my imported deck's available. So I'm not going to lie, they gave a list of some cards that you could toss in for this event. They gave some really cool deck lists, which is kind of where I got the idea. I am going to make some switches to this deck. I don't 100% agree with all the choices. In the 1-drop slot, Venerable Knight, I like this one. 2-1 for 1, which is always good. When it dies, you put a +1/+1 counter on a knight you control. And Fervent Knight, holy cow, is this card cool. 1-1 with first strike and haste, and whenever it attacks, another knight you control gets +1/+0. This is fantastic in the mono red deck. Holy cow, because that +1/+0, if you run 4 of them, adds onto them, and it happens after the Conclave of Calamity trigger happens. So it does give you the ability to equip items 3 less to activate. So they do put a couple of things like Ancestral Blade. I think that's my first drop on this deck. We'll get back to why here in a moment. Worthy Knight, 2/2. Whenever you cast a night spell, create a 1/1 creature. Do wish that this was a knight and not just a human, but it is what it is. Rimrock Knight is a 3/1. It's also got an adventure it can go on where target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. That's only for 1 mana, which is cool, especially when you look at things like Fervent Champion with first strike, and then we've got a couple of double strikers later on down the line. And Rimrock Knight is a 3/1 that cannot block. Why would you want to? Inspiring Veteran, fantastic card. 1 white and 1 red, and all other knights get +1/+1. So this is where I think there's a couple of cards we're going to keep and pull out. Acclaimed Contender, cool one. Whenever another knight you control comes into play, you can look at the top 5 cards of your library, pull out a knight or equipment card or legendary artifact, and put them into play. We'll get to the legendary artifact we're going to put in here in a minute. Gideon, I could totally see Gideon in this. Giving them indestructible, vigilance, lifelink. I can see it. So I think we're going to stick with it for now. Skyknight Legionnaires, I think, is a must. It does give you something in the air. It's flying in haste. Conclave Tribunal, I think you need some of that removal. In fact, I think we're going to bump that up by 1, to be honest with you. Fireborn Knight. This is another one I do not agree with. So we are going to pull this one out. I like it. It's kind of cool, because I think this is the one that's got double strike, but you have to spend so much mana to get that +1/+1. So unless you're running combat tricks, it's kind of a waste, in my opinion, especially for 4 for 2/3. And God-Eternal Oketra, Madam Kitty Cat, cool card. Don't know how well it fits in here. She's double strike, and it is kind of cool, and it does allow you to make a whole bunch of 4/4 black zombie creatures. They're not knights. They don't fit the theme. We'll keep her for a moment, and we'll see how those go. Embercleave is one of the legendary artifacts you have. Really cool card. It flashes. It gives +1/+1 and double strike and trample. So the stuff that I think that it's missing. The first thing I'm going to go with, Circle of Loyalty. Why this card is not in the deck is beyond me. Circle of Loyalty is, we'll only put 3 in. Yeah, 3 since it's a legendary. It is a 6-cost legendary artifact, but it costs 1 less for each knight you control. Creatures you control get +1/+1, and whenever you cast a legendary spell, create a 2/2 white knight creature, and it has 4 mana and tap it. You can create more knights. The other thing that I think that this is missing, how are we doing on the mana base here? Fabled Passage. Interesting. Maybe. Temple of Triumph. I'm okay with these. What are we looking at here? 6, 10, 15, 16. Yeah, okay. I think we're kind of okay. I think this is a little heavy. I'm going to shave down one of these. The other thing we're looking for is... We're looking for an artifact. What is it? Ancestry. That's not there. Icon. Is it Icon of Ancestry? Looking for it, looking for it. It is the artifact that gives you +1/+1 for creature types. I'll find it here. What is the best one to do this with? +1/+1. Such a professional. Only looking for artifacts, so let's take all of those out. Ooh, that could be work. Multicolored creatures, maybe. That's not the one I'm looking for, though. Jousting dummy. Icon of Ancestry. That's what I did. I must have misspelled icon. That's what we're looking for. So Icon of Ancestry will go in here. Creatures of the chosen type. You can choose knights. So you're getting more Anthem effects with Icon of Ancestry, as well as the Circle of Loyalty. Actually, we might switch that up and go 3 icons and 2 circles. Gives you a lot of Anthem effects to go through here. Again, I'm not entirely sold on Oketra, but why not? So we're going to go ahead and get our 4 games in with this deck. Again, I do apologize. Craft all. Let's just go done. So we are going to go and submit that deck. Again, because they only give you 12 games to play with every card in Standard, and I'm squandering my opportunity by playing Knights, of all things. There are other decks I think I'd like to try out, but I think I want to spend more time with them, and they need a little bit of refining. The Mono Black deck and Mono Green deck, I have so many ideas for those 2 particular decks. Ooh. So... putting about 4 or more lands. So we're missing white. But we've got a Fabled Passage. So it's just like, this is, like I said, this is just, in my opinion, the ramped up version of Evolving Wilds. So we're going to go and pop that. And we're going to go get one of our planes. I could see that card going. Like, if you get these in paper, Fabled Passage, they are almost fetch lands. I recognize they're not nearly... There's the second white, of course. They're almost as good as fetch lands. Fervent Champion's going to go in. This looks like we're playing... someone's going to play Elementals already? So, yep, Risen Reef. Look at that. So let's go down and lay down our... I want to lay down Gideon.
Together we can banish evil from this plane.
Let's give it life.
My
He's not going to block either one of them, so it doesn't matter. Sure, okay, works for me. And now it's a 2/2 for a strike. And then on the next turn, we'll probably cast the Legionnaire. We'll drop the tap land while we're at it. Scry, maybe we'll get something good. He's leading it. He's going to be building into something like a Crisis or something, which is where the Conclave Tribunal is going to come in. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Nissa. Okay, we're going to Conclave Nissa is what's going to happen.
We will not fail. The land fights for us.
Ooh, I am really surprised he did not go in there with an attack. No, I think we're good on lands at this point. So, let's Conclave Nissa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nissa's gonna go away. And we are going to give him Vigilance. Oh, interesting. I totally should have been indestructible. I don't know what I was thinking. Oops. I'm gonna end up paying for that. I meant indestructible. See, this is what happens. You're working all day, unloading a storage unit you weren't anticipating getting rid of. Now I'm assuming he's going to come in with those to try to take a second Nissa. Seriously?
I will protect the virtue of Behold, nature's true power.
Yeah, this is going to be painful. This is going to be painful. Yep. Alright.
Share in my light.
Make it lifelink. Let's see what he decides to block with. I'm going to assume the Leafkin's going to die. Okay. I was going to say, they're both in... I wonder why he chose the land. That's interesting. Golden Goose. Ooh, we got our first Oko appearance. Look at all the food he can create.
Harness the elements.
Interesting. What's he gonna do with all the food? I feel like losing the Fervent Knight to that really burned us. It was a huge misplay on my part, and now we're really behind on the. Them getting a second miss, it didn't help. I'm not gonna. Let's go with that one, because at least I can cast that. Let's see if we can kill Nissa. Yeah, I assume the Fervent's gonna die here. Oh, I'm gonna regret that. He's gonna cook his goose. Oh no. Well, at least he's out of flying defense at this juncture. This is until the Hydroid Crisis comes down. What I would really like is some of my Anthem effects to start coming down. What's he gonna do? Yep, I was gonna say, I was waiting for the Hydroid Crisis to start coming in. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this one. Admittedly, the second Nissa was just too much.
Your new
Sure.
look is enchanting.
Come on, give me something good here. Neither one of those is gonna help. No, I think we're just going to say good game on this, and they've definitely got us on this one. Again, I know I misplayed with the Fervent Knight and not giving it indestructible. Don't know that that would have necessarily had affected it. 11 games remaining. Alright, so we're going to do 3 more games with this deck. Maybe we'll do 2. Maybe we'll do 2. We'll see how long it goes. I'm shooting for like 20 to 25 minutes on these. I recognize that they're shorter than my normal videos. But again, I only have so many chances at this one. And I might want to test a deck or 2 just to see how it does. We'll see. There we go. I'm actually surprised. I thought there would be like a very short queue for this one, but... Valent AGP. Sounds like a team name. Oh, interesting. Oh, we got all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We shall go with this. All kinds... Oh, please. We're going to do the Elemental deck again. Really? I could be wrong. Maybe it's Simic Flash. That'll be fun, too. Oh, we're doing some damage now. On the next turn, we'll get the Inspiring Veteran down, and then we're really cooking with gas. Ooh, this is a Field of Dead. This is going to be... This ought to be darned interesting. Probably should have gone for Icon of Ancestry now that I'm thinking about it. That's okay, we got it next turn. That one can have it. See, this is what the deck's supposed to do. Because on the next turn, I'm going to get Icon of Ancestry out, and then all of this stuff's going to punch in, and it should be, unless he gets a creature down, or Risen Reef, which he's not going to, well, he might have to block with it, given the alternatives. So we are going to go Icon of Ancestry. We will name Knight. And we're going to go swinging for the fences here. That's game. That's what the deck's supposed to do. So we get one game where it didn't do much of anything and it looked kind of slow and clunky, and then one game where it does exactly what it's supposed to do. That's what the deck's supposed to do. With that many Anthem effects, that's what's supposed to happen. Ooh. Oh, this is all the normal stuff I was playing. I was like, I don't remember getting any prizes. Alright, so we're going to get maybe 2 games in. Alright, so we had a really, really good game and a really, really tough game. So... We'll see how this one goes. We'll give this one more shot. Scooter 448. I feel like I should have a number at the end of my name. Okay, interesting. Let's go with it. The only way Venerable Knight would be better is if I had lifelink. Witch's Oven. This is a cool card. We're going to pay the 2 life. Because we want Inspiring Veteran to get in there and start punching this person in the face. No, I'm good on mana at this point. We are going to go Worthy Knight, though. Punch, punch. Off we go. Oh, Priest of the Forgotten Gods, that's cute. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Absolutely, because I'm going to have more knights down because we're going to go Circle of Loyalty for 3. See, this is what the deck's supposed to do. I'm glad you got to see that. I'm so happy that that happened. And I just realized that I've been using my son's gameplay. There I am. I just realized that. I never looked. Ugh. I'm glad you got to see that, though. To be able to see Circle of Ancestry come down like with that fast and be able to see that's what the deck's supposed to do. So because it's doing so well and it's only 21 minutes long, we're going to go for 4. We're going to go for the full 4 on this one. Totally. This is how I anticipated the deck playing. Exactly like that. There's so many Anthem effects. We just kind of got... I don't know, we just got to... Alright, so not so bad. Because we do have the Fabled Passage, we can go ahead and keep it. We're going to give this a shot and see what happens. Once Upon a Time. Cool, cool card. I was hoping for a red mana so I wouldn't have to do this. This could be a bit of a challenge. I just really like the idea of the 2 Fervent Champions on turn 1. So this gets really interesting if I get 1 more mana and I can get down both this and this, because these things start building on top of each other. Oketra, interesting pull. Not quite ready for it yet. Savage Hunter. Oh, my dear friend. Took 4. Like a champ. Wicked Wolf. I'm seeing a lot of that because it comes in and does the fight mechanic. Cool deck. Nope, I'm keeping my champ behind. Giving that to my Fervent Champion right there. This is going to be an interesting... Tulsamir. Alright, now we're in some trouble. Because every single time... This is another cool cool deck that's floating around out there. I really like this one. We are way too far behind on this one now. Nope, you are going to get those. Oh, would have been so nice. Unfortunately. Yeah, I think too little, too late. So we bookended the video with one really, really poor showing, one fantastic cool deck to play against in the Wolf Tribal deck that's out there, and then and that is gonna be game right there. All right, so at least we ended on a cool deck. I do like the Wolf Tribal deck, so congratulations to Richmond B for having a cooldown. So anyway, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, always helps out the channel. We're getting ever so close to our 1,000 goal for the end of the calendar year 2019. How would you build your Knights decks? I'm kind of starting with 2 different combinations, which we'll see over the next over the course of the week. Obviously, I'm doing the Boros one. The next one you're going to see is a Rakdos build. Let me know your thoughts on Knights. I think that they can be really, really strong. It's just a question of getting the right cards in there for them. So let me know in the comments down below. It'd be fantastic. Anyway, until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.